This is now part 11, and we got all the coins we need and Gringotts, and now we can go to the shops to get parts for the dragon tonic, like the magical menagerie. So now when we go in...
Welcome to the magical menagerie, Harry. I've been expecting you. It'll cost you 1 galleon for the 3 warts, but you'll need to find my giant purple toad first. I've just had a delivery, and my giant purple toad has decided to hide under the boxes. Once you've found him, use your knockback jinx to stun him and remove the wart. Be quick though, having warts removed annoys him, and he'll disappear to spite you.
So all you have to do is first find the frog, and then so like when you hear a ribbit, if it's not in here, then it should be upstairs. So it should be in this box. And then we got 1 wart. Just don't destroy all the boxes, cause she will get upset and she'll say you're making a mess, and start over and be more precise. So the frog is in here, and Flipendo it. Now we have 2 warts. Now all we have to do is find the frog in 1 more box. And it's right here. And there we got all the warts.
I see you've collected your warts. Thanks for your business, Harry. Bye.
No problem. So now we got the warts. And now let's get the peacock feather from Ollivander's. Let's go through here. And when you go here, let's go talk to him.
I see you have 3 nut coins. Feel free to collect your peacock feathers. My peacock lives in the yard. My advice is to sneak up on him. The surprise makes him drop his feathers. I must warn you, never use your wand against a peacock. You might hurt yourself. Have a good look around. There are boxes filled with things I've long forgotten.
So what you have to do is sneak behind the peacock first. You Flipendo the boxes. Well, first let me just go get the peacock. Then collect the feather from him. And never Flipendo, never use your knockback jinx to Flipendo the peacock, or you will hurt yourself. Well, not really hurt yourself, but you'll have to start all over. So in one of these boxes, there is an invisibility cloak. You can use it because it is easier to get the peacock. It won't know where you are. Then we got the second feather. Now we should do this 1 more time. Back here. And we got the last feather.
You collected 3 of his feathers, eh? I suspected you would do well.
So peacock feathers check, and Purple toad warts, check. Then the last one should be easy. We go to Elop's Owl Emporium. And then over here, can't go out here yet because you haven't gotten everything. But Hagrid will wait for you. So let's go to Elop's Owl Emporium, which is where Harry bought Hedwig. Well, actually Hagrid bought Hedwig for Harry's birthday. Let's go talk to him.
Excellent. You have 3 sickle coins. That entitles you to purchase an eagle owl feather. My eagle owl is in the owlery, but he's rather highly strung. He must be fed before you can charm a feather from him. His treats are on the table in the owlery. Use the Wingardium Leviosa spell to get the food to the eagle owl. Use the cross button to charm the owl treat, and then guide it to the eagle owl using the directional buttons and the cross button to keep it off the floor. Once he's fed, he'll nap. Then you may use the same charm to lift the feather back. Good luck, my boy.
So what you do is you go through the back door, and then you have to feed the owl some treats. You have to use Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa!
You have to do is levitate that food to the owl. And that has never happened to me before.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I've never had an owl, one of those owls,
Wingardium Leviosa!
so that just happened twice, and you have to watch out for those owls, as I will eat the food.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I just didn't know what would happen if I fed it to those white owls, but that just never happened to me. So now, fed it twice. Let's do it once. One more time. And then here's the eagle owl feather.
Wingardium Leviosa!
You can levitate it. So like I said, it's pretty easy. And there's the eagle owl feather. And we've gotten everything for the dragon tonic. So now we can go back to Hagrid.
You've got your feather, I see. Well done, and thank you very much. Do call again soon, Harry, and give my regards to Hedwig. Cheerio.
He's very fond of Hedwig. So now let's go back to Diagon Alley to see Hagrid.
Well done, Harry. Let's get back to Hogwarts so we can cure poor Norbert.
And he's not supposed to have a dragon in his hut. I just found that out.
Home again at last. Now we'll give the dragon tonic to Norbert. We've done it, Harry. Norbert is well again. Thank goodness, I was so worried. I'm glad he's better, but sad in a way. He's old enough to leave the nest and fend for himself now. He'll want to go off on his own now, the wee soul, but I want to keep him here so I can look after him.
Well, you can't have a dragon in the castle. And it's story time now. Should be a cutscene.
Harry, Ron and Hermione spent most of their free time in Hagrid's hut, trying to convince him that he couldn't keep Norbert, his beloved dragon. Eventually, after much coaxing, Hagrid agreed. That night, Harry carried Norbert up to the tallest tower. Ron's brother Charlie had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania. Once Norbert had been freed, however, Malfoy sprang his trap. Harry was caught by Professor McGonagall. For his detention, Harry was to make his way into the Forbidden Forest and search for a wounded unicorn.
So now we go into the Forbidden Forest, which is the only night mission of the game.
Let's split up and search for the unicorn, Harry. The best way to find wounded unicorns is to follow a trail of silver blood. It should show up well in this moonlight. Follow the silver blood to find the unicorn. Be careful, the forest can be a dangerous place. I better go, Harry. That spoilt brat Draco is waiting with Fang. If I'm not back soon, Fang might just have him for his dinner.
And also, students aren't allowed to go to the Forbidden Forest. Except if they're with Hagrid, of course. Could get in trouble with the school. So now, there are these vines. Let's use Incendio.
Incendio!
To get through. And then use Flipendo. And don't fall down, cause you will get hurt. So in the first two Harry Potter games, both the PS1 and PS2, each one has a night mission where you go into the Forbidden Forest. And also I will be starting Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PS2. No, not the PS2, PS1. Let me just got away from the troll. So after I'm finished with this walkthrough, I'm gonna start my Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets PS1 walkthrough. And then I'll play other games and do walkthroughs of them. I'll do other walkthroughs, and then I'm gonna start the Harry Potter walkthroughs on the PS2, PS3, and Xbox. Most of them will be on the PS2, and then you can just throw that Pufflepod at that troll. And also, if you didn't get enough beans, you can get them in this forest. And then another troll down. So I will be doing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the PS2 probably starting in January, as I will do other walkthroughs for this year, or for the rest of the year. So just stay tuned for them. And I will also be doing some sports highlights and other sports stuff on my YouTube activity. So use Incendio.
Incendio!
And also, if the Red Sox do make the World Series, I will be doing highlights of those. And now there's a venomous tentacula.
Incendio!
So in the PS2 version of Harry Potter, the venomous tentacula will take a long time to defeat it. You need the proper spells for it. And over here, there are more beans, and we got all 100 beans. And there's a cauldron here that makes potion, but I don't need them right now. And also, the Red Sox did win the American League Division Series, and I had to go to a Red Sox game this Saturday, Game 1 of the ALCS, and they're either playing Oakland Athletics or Detroit Tigers, and that game will be today. And there are a bunch of former Red Sox on both of those teams. So over here you see a tortoise, but it's actually a fire crab. Looks like a turtle, but it's really a fire crab. When it shoots fire from its behind, you have to flipendo it. Then it'll turn it into a different color. Then it explodes, and you can get on with this game. And there's Malfoy. I haven't seen him in a while.
Ah, Potter, that oaf Hagrid sent me to tell you that we haven't found the unicorn yet. I doubt Hagrid could find the boots on his feet without a map. Don't get lost, Potter. Remember, these woods can be very dangerous.
Yeah, make sure you don't die. And then if you want to save, you can go ahead and save.
Incendio!
Now there are a bunch of chocolate frogs. I don't need them right now.
Nintendo!
And I just got hit by the flame from the fire crab.
Nintendo!
Just one more time. Come on.
Nintendo!
And there, I defeated it. I'm gonna just eat some of those chocolate frogs and move on. Unicorn blood. Who would want to drink unicorn blood, as it is the elixir of life? Makes someone live forever. And who would be eating it? We'll find out. Let's go talk to Hagrid.
I see you found the unicorn's blood trail, Harry. I don't understand what would be killing the unicorns. Never heard anything like it before. There's summit in these woods that shouldn't be. Be careful now and stay with the path. Call me if you find anything.
How can I call you if you're going far away from me? So I'm announcing that during Columbus Day weekend, maybe starting on Columbus Day, which is, I will have this walkthrough done by that time. I will start my Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets walkthrough on the PlayStation 1, and also I will also do Spyro the Dragon right in the middle of my Chamber of Secrets walkthrough. And stay tuned for that also. I'm also going to do Fable 2, Jimmy Neutron, Jet Fusion on the PS2, and also Grand Theft Auto 3.
Nintendo!
So after Harry Potter 2 and Spyro the Dragon, I'm gonna do Fable 2, Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion on the PS2, and Fable 2 will be on Xbox 360 as it's only on Xbox. And I'm also doing Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS2. Then after that, In January I will do Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the PS2, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do, but just stay tuned for it, and you can look at my future walkthroughs under the About tab on my YouTube channel. And also this is where you go to get the last wizard card up there. Just flip into it.
Rowena Ravenclaw.
Now let's take a look at this last card.
Rowena Ravenclaw. Medieval. Dates unknown. Co-founder of Hogwarts. Gave her name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses.
So the Ravenclaw house was named after Rowena Ravenclaw. And also, something I'd like to show you. We've got all 17 cards out of 17. And also, if you need more beans, you can collect some right here, but I already got them all. Also, you need some chocolate frogs that are right there. You need them. This is where I went. Over here there are the 2 paths, and over here is where you get the last wizard card, which I just showed you. And now what we do is cast Incendio on those vines.
Incendio!
And then what you do is go on those paths, those platforms. And then through here there will be a cutscene. It's that Dark Lord who's drinking the unicorn. And Harry's in a lot of pain from that wizard. Scar must be a warning that danger's coming.
Harry was rescued in the nick of time by the centaur Firenze and rode on his back to safety. Firenze explained the unicorn blood had the power to keep someone alive who was an inch from death. Harry realized that the hooded figure he'd seen in the clearing was none other than he who must not be named, Lord Voldemort.
So that's who that wizard is, Voldemort. And also there were 2 other frenzies, there were 2 other...
That was a close shave, Harry. Any creature that would kill a unicorn and drink its blood is one to be avoided at all costs. If it was Lord he who must not be named, then you better be on your guard. He's a dangerous foe. I've got a present for you, Harry. I made it myself.
So in the book, there were 2 other centaurs, and 2 of them were dumb, but Firenze was a smart one. And Harry got that blue.
Some creatures find music very relaxing. If you play the right tune, you can send them to sleep. In fact, I remember this very tune that I used to play to my Fluffy. Try it out on this barn owl I've been looking after. He needs a good long sleep.
So what you can do is play this, press the cymbals and play music. That's what you will be using on Fluffy. So it goes triangle, circle, square, hex, and then you have to do it fast. And then that barn owl's asleep.
I wish Fluffy was as easy to send to sleep. But you'd best be getting back to your lessons now. Thanks again, Harry. You're a real friend.
Except my lessons are over.
I've been doing some reading about Nicholas Flamel, the wizard that Hagrid mentioned. He's the creator of the Sorcerer's Stone. Supposedly it can grant eternal life to its user. If it's here, there may be Snape's after it. There are even rumours that you know who's involved. We have to find a way to get past Fluffy. That must be where the stone is being kept. Ron and I will meet you on the 3rd floor by the doorway that leads to Fluffy. We have to get the stone first. Come on, Ron, let's go. I suppose.
So the stolen object from Gringotts is the Sorcerer's Stone, and Nicholas Flamel is the creator of the stone, as you must know him from the movie and the book. So we will go back to the castle next time we meet. So see you guys then.